And a warm welcome to Art House. I'm Melinda Kinlami. I hope you're cruising nicely into the new year. It will be one full of color, even more colorful than our lineup today.
Excuse me! Why are you carrying my child? Someone has to pet this child. He can't keep crying.
Here we have several healthy competitions to encourage the young creative. What a way to start the year. From the Beeta Grand Finale to PX, the National Undergraduate Art Show. Then these sculptors gather to display the beauty of their craft. We'll see that and more after we hear from our wordsmith for this week.
Our wordsmith for this week is Golden Black by Lucky Stephen Onya. Being black is a privilege. Black gold still flourishes. Its DNA and footprints felt. Our world runs on its supply. Nature's resource explored, refined and domesticated. It's gas for homes, industry. Petrol as blood-run engine. Who don't like Black Friday? Offering deals and discount. Kerosene-lit lamps, fuel jets, diesel power, heavy vehicle. Black is gold, not by color, but what it offers humanity, as its oils serve as lubricant, paraffin for ointment, candle. Yet many will sow discredit, paint it dark and make bad, while bitumen for paint, road, so also black lives do matter.
Our stories, our voices is the theme for the 5th Beeta Playwright competition at the Muson Center in Lagos.
Welcome to House 22, where everybody they do as them like. If I begin talk now, they go say I don't start. See you. I tell these people say I won't get meeting with them today. As I reach here now, I not supposed to see them. They sit down, they wait for me. Now if I begin talk now, they go say I don't start. I don't come with my wala. You know they see them all. You know they see them all.
It's the 5th edition of the Beeta Playwright competition at the Muson Center in Lagos, which began with 794 entries nationwide. Now it all comes down to the top 10 finalists in this hall.
Why is it that every time we meet, you are either crying or angry? What is it again this time? You again? What's me? Did my husband let you in? You let me in yourself, Eitola. I don't understand. Never mind. You said that the last time. I said, who are you? But you already know. If I know, I would not ask. Who are you? Questions, Eitola. Questions! How about to become friends? I don't make friends with strangers. I am not a stranger. I am not a stranger. We know ourselves. I know you well, and you know me too. We just have to familiarize with each other and everything will be fine. All right, let me introduce myself. I am Queen, your friend. You are not my friend! But I want to be. Tell us about the competition.
The competition is to document a new generation of playwrights in Nigeria. Many years ago, I found that there was a vacuum in documenting playwrights and new work. And so we created this competition to do just that, to document new work by playwrights from across Nigeria. And 5 years on, we're still here, growing bigger and better, and we're very excited by what young Nigerians are writing.
Those that made the cut were taken through a rigorous training exercise in order to sharpen their skills and scripts to properly prepare them for the stage.
I was just telling Undergrad that maybe you guys forgot that we were coming.
Forget you. I've been waiting outside for you right now.
Forget you people. Like, me that was in the kitchen preparing for you guys.
Yes.
No more. Let me go and bring it.
Our wife! Our wife!
My wife.
Only, how was your first day of school?
Very remarkable. I am bursting with excitement at the prospect of possibilities.
You better calm yourself down. Calm yourself down. The university administration is planning on going on lockdown.
Lockdown?
Yes, now lockdown.
This pandemic, Sha.
What happened to the pandemic? I'm coming chilling with this one first.
Okoro was just telling me that the government is planning to lock us down. So funny because a student of mine raised it in class and I told her it wasn't going to happen.
You know my own students, they are very happy to be on this holiday. You know students of these days and holiday are like 5 and 6. They love holiday.
Okoro, don't tell me you're one of those that believe this nonsense. Our students are just frustrated at how long it takes to get a degree in schooling in Nigeria. Between the long strike and forced holidays, Haba, even you as a teacher, are you not frustrated? Are you not frustrated at how it affects your research process because you do not know how to plan your time? You don't know when a strike may or may not happen. Haba, not to talk of students whose whole lives are stuck in limbo.
From the 794 entries this year alone, you can see that there are a lot of young people that are writing and are interested in pursuing a career in that field. And it's wonderful, especially for us in the film and TV space and theater space. We're always looking for stories. It's lovely to see, it's lovely to see writers who have come up with these great African stories, Nigerian stories, a variety of subjects.
Then from the pack, Yemi Akonde's play titled The Mask We Wear is selected as the winner in this year's grand finale.
Thus melancholy surfaced, through the fog no calmness traced, but to their death they raced. The execution of sedated souls, men rumbling at burning coals, one by one died as drums. Ikubo were their last words. Shouts of men from swinging swords. The dying shrieked with damaged cords. The enemy's pavilions with pride in the eyes of the fallen who died.
The whole idea of Beeta Playwright is not just for you to win. Your play will be published, and after published, your play will be staged. So we want publishable plays, and we want plays that can be staged, so that people can come, they are entertained, they are educated, and they are enlightened. That's what theatre should do, and that's what we look at generally.
And the winner is Yemi Akonde.
I'm very excited because this is my third time of being part of this competition. In 2020, I was part of the finalists, the same thing in 2021. So to be a winner in 2022 is something that I'm so grateful. I don't even know what to say. I'm so grateful.
Telling indigenous Nigerian stories, showcasing creative writing skills and talent in the art industry is the focus of this competition, which is aimed at grooming and supporting young playwrights to take these tales global.
Then in another part of the commercial city, Invigoration is the theme of this competition, which hopes to inspire the youth to take part in nation building.
These works of art displayed at this space in Lagos is the outcome of the National Undergraduate Art Competition, one of the initiatives of Fobally Art World Africa, a global platform poised to showcase skilled artists on the African continent.
Fobally Art World Africa is a platform to promote African artists, contemporary artists, and professional artists. We are not going to showcase African artists only within Nigeria, but we are going globally. We are actually a global platform. So where we make African artists visible, contemporary artists visible. Why I'm particular about contemporary artists is we also give platform for artists who are not even Africans. So we recognize that there are other talents in other parts of the continent who are also looking for platform like this to showcase their talent.
The creative director tells us more about PX, which this program falls under.
What is PEX? PEX is Professional Artist Exhibition. We deal with professionals at Fobally Art World Africa because we are particular about excellence and we're particular about the quality of artwork that we put out there, and that is why we deal primarily with professionals. So what are the professional artists? Professional artists are the people who have gone to school to get learnings from the four walls of higher institution in addition to their talent. So it's not all about talent, it's not only about the talent, it's about the professionalism that is put to the talent. And that's why we are particular about professionals.
Many higher institutions of learning across the country put in for this competition. The theme for this year is invigoration.
The idea behind invigoration is the fact that we saw the need to remind the general public and especially the Nigerian youth and the global youth at large that they need to come up with this leadership idea. They need to go beyond just assuming that, okay, we have to wait till one time or something. So we are trying to let them understand that, okay, as a leader, as a young leader or as a children, you need to start today.
You look at the creativity, you look at the theme, the thematic concept, whether the participants really adhere to what is expected as far as the theme is concerned. Then you look at packaging, finishing, and also importantly, whether the work is original or not.
And these undergraduates are encouraged to dig deep in order to interpret their concept and bring these ideas to life as seen in the images exhibited.
I think the best thing in life is when you're able to connect with reality. Art is all about reality, what is real, that's just it. So personally, I've experienced some things that made me want to just pour out my feelings, the way I feel into art, because art is the only thing that gives me joy. Even when I'm sad, I pour the sadness on canvas. When I'm happy, I pour the happiness on canvas. So I got this particular inspiration on everything that is happening basically in my country.
Nigerians are super talented, and the greatest talent lie in the Nigerian youth. And this is just art we're talking about. And creativity is highest in this room right now. So imagine if we transcend all of this talent to the economy, to social issues, to even the Millennial Development Goals and the Sustainable Development Goals. You would see that amazing things will happen here. Economic alleviation, poverty alleviation, more education of people, greater employment, stronger economy. It's amazing, and I'm really great. I'm excited that I am here.
Surely a winner has emerged. But the lesson these young creatives should take is that it's really not about who wins or loses. The fact that they made it here shows they have loads of potential as they work towards being better before they graduate from their various institutions.
It's apt considering that the elections are just around the corner. Now let's take a moment on Art House, return with more. Stay with us. And these are the works of art you sent in recently. Let's begin with this one called My Solitude. It's a pen on paper work by Mark C. Duke. Then James Adebanjo is showing us the monochromatic rhythm gesture, an oil on fabric work. Then Standout is a charcoal on canvas piece by Stephen Osuchukwu. Still Life is a pencil color work by Victor Oyedele. While The Journey is a pen on paper work by Slow Art. Then The Depth of Human Beings is an acrylic on canvas piece by Abose Art. While Seed of Joy is by Julius Adeyemi, an oil on canvas piece. And that concludes the works of Art You Sent In this week. As always, we appreciate you and do ask you to keep them coming in this new year. On our next feature, we enjoy this national sculpture exhibition titled Elixir 2, organized by the Sculptors Association of Nigeria, SCAN, at the National Museum in Lagos.
The National Museum in Lagos is the venue for the National Sculpture Exhibition titled Elixir 2 by the Sculptors Association of Nigeria.
We expect that we will find people who will grace this exhibition. It's something that we've been working on for the last 3 months, so we are looking forward to a successful outing.
The Elixir, this is the second in the series, and it's actually particularly the sculptors are actually looking at what is happening in the country, and to make sure, we are passing a message across that things will be better.
The beauty of hard pieces are showcased in over 200 works of art done with wood, iron, steel, bronze, terracotta, metal, and other found objects by 30 exhibiting artists.
They are quite interesting, and if I must show you the works that interest me a lot, that is a beautiful piece that I truly appreciate. The one behind me is also another very beautiful work I appreciate. They are works of great artists. They have been properly put together. Some of the works are stylized, you enjoy them. Some of them, they talk to you as you see them. Some, you really have to look at them and take time to study them. It's quite an interesting setup.
But there is a message these experienced hands are sending to the society through these carefully crafted materials.
The title of my artwork is Ofe, which depicts eagle. When an eagle lands on ground, You just have to pick something. You have to be very smart. So coming from the title of the exhibit, the theme of the exhibit, which is the Elixir 2, something that gives you circle. That means you have to have a hope, you have to have a target, and you have to work at it. You must have a dream, and for you to get to achieve your dream, you must move it with passion. And of course, the way they normally know, they are very smart, they know what they want, and they go after it. So that's often, you have to be up and doing. You just don't have a dream and you are relaxing. And you are in a bad moment when country is going through a trying period, and you just relax like that. You just go, before you know it, you are just passing on.
As they explain more about some of the pieces they have brought to this exhibition hall.
Nigeria is in a situation now that requires sober reflection, self-introspection for us as a nation, where we are coming from, what we are now, where do we hope to go. So that is talking about the piece there, meditation. It's a meta piece of a man seated. You see what we have there, something like a crystal ball. Now, when you look into the crystal ball, is to fathom what the future portends for you.
My piece, which here is titled, I Have a Dream, is one of the works in my series that relates to oil exploitation in the Niger Delta. I come from that environment, and over the years, I've been able to explore on themes that more or less express the agony that expresses the deprivation that the Niger Delta people go through over time.
This is the second major outing of the Sculptors Association of Nigeria.
On the next episodes, we'll be enjoying some interesting festivals.
Coming up on the next episode. For several days, the nation's capital stood still for the celebration of Festac at 45 by the Center for Black and African Arts and Civilization.
It's about your father's funeral.
Staying in Abuja, we enjoy how art connects, the theme for the second Better Arts Festival, which was 3 days of pomp and ceremony. We encourage you to keep liking, sharing, and viewing our page so more people can enjoy the ever bubbly and ingenious art scene in the country.
Your art house experience doesn't have to end when the show is not on television. Interact with us on our various social media platforms. See any edition of Art House on our website or YouTube page. Join our very interactive Facebook page by joining the group on Art House on Channels. We're everywhere.
So you can see there's so much to enjoy on the next episode. You definitely won't want to miss that one. And if you do, just visit our YouTube page where you can play catch up, and do make it a habit this year so more people can enjoy the beauty of Nigerian art. I'm Melinda Akinlami. Have a lovely day.